And our next stone is Carnelian. So I stumbled on this one because my other half went to a little thing for in bulk, and I couldn't because I think I was either working or sick or both. I literally just got over something. I'm actually recording this on February 19th, even though it's not coming out until April because I'm backloading or front loading, I guess you could say, a whole bunch of videos. Anyway, so she came back home with this, and I was like, what is it? And it's a stone I never had before. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video on this, and finally, like 17 days later, I'm doing it. So we got some notes here that I took last night. So, and I really like this one, so I've been keeping it in my backpack, right? It's called the Artist's Stone. Both Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Napoleon wore carnelian jewelry. At least, any of the stuff that I'm telling you guys is research that I've done and sources that I've looked at. So this is what I've been able to gather, and I basically research a ton until things get repetitive. So Egyptian royalty had carnelian jewelry alongside things like jade and lapis lazuli, and it was also buried with anyone that was like mummified, right? Because it was believed to help people in their journey to the afterlife. Um, that might have been a misnomer. Not exactly buried with them, but like this stone was used to kind of decorate those sarcophagi, I think you could say. Anyway, so yeah, it was believed to help people in their journey to the afterlife. It's also a motivation stone. It's mined in Brazil, Germany, India, Madagascar, Scotland, Slovakia, the United Kingdom, and the U.S. It's part of the Chalcedony family and the microcrystalline quartz group. It has a hardness of 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness, and it rules Taurus, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. It's made of silicon dioxide, so it's a rather simple chemical composition, and it's also the birthstone for July, which I don't really understand, like where they got all these correspondences from, with it covering certain zodiac signs and then just like a particular month. Because I know that one of the other stones that I did, it was like completely off. I think it was the last one that I did, but I can't remember that one off the top of my head, and I'm not going to make my computer lag by going to look for it in the calendar. Anywho, so especially given its color, right, you can tell that the element would be fire, and the planet, let's talk correspondences, would also be Mars. Let me know if you guessed that right. So it's associated with the root and sacral chakras. It protects against negative energy and poverty. It helps with memory, courage, happiness, self-esteem, past life recall, also assistance with moving on to the afterlife. I already said that, but I just thought I'd throw that back in there because it goes past life, afterlife, so it's probably really good for like reincarnation if you think about it. It boosts creativity. That's why it's called the Artist's Stone. It's good for people who have been through trauma, helps back problems, arthritis, neuralgia, and rheumatism. It can help regulate the kidneys, boost healing in bones and ligaments. So if you happen to break your bone or something, or you mess up your ankle, I guess, it promotes blood supply to organs and tissues. That goes along with healing because the more blood flow you get, the more oxygen and all this other stuff that you get to that area that needs to be healed, which is why things like compression socks, compression gloves, just like these, can be very helpful for healing. It boosts compassion for the self and others, and it can help. It's helpful in decision making, and that definitely goes along with creativity because rather than being stuck on certain points with decisions, you kind of just go with it. It can also, this was really interesting, prevent accidents, theft, house fires, and storm damages from storms. So, overall, a very interesting little stone, and I know that the other videos have been kind of showing it up front to you guys, so it's really kind of a deep orange, almost red color. It's got a band across it. If you can kind of see that difference in the color there. I know it's probably a little fuzzy to you guys, but hey, I'm trying here. And it's a polished one, so it's rather smooth. It's got a bunch of these little white-ish kind of lines in it, and it's just a rather pretty stone. So yeah, thought I'd make another video on this one. Let me know what you guys think. You can drop it in the comments. Let me know if you want me to make any other videos on any other stones that I haven't done yet. I know I like to get specimens of the stones, but you know, that would probably mean I'd have to take a jaunt over to the crystal shop, which is like 15 minutes away from here. So let me know any other suggestions or stones that you think I should do on this channel. You can put it down in the comments or email me. You can find that info at the end of this video. Good hunting. Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Movement, which is an update and expansion upon Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of Magical Theater and Magical Mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.